This is another episode of Off the Records with B Money and the O'Comman.
We got a guest, everybody.
We got Peabody himself.
Hey, it's Peabody here.
Just won the Peabody Award.
Ripping and lipping, scraping and taping, baby.
Actor, comedian, writer, t-shirt maker.
I get actor before comedian now. I noticed that.
Dude, how does that make you feel?
I don't know. I guess I don't really care.
Oh,
Because-
Johnny Pemberton.
Yeah.
Johnny Pemberton doesn't care. Mark that down.
What can I do? What should I do? Care?
Yeah, you gotta go, oh, actually, it's comedian actor.
Yeah. But maybe it's not. It's not.
You didn't get the list I sent you.
Yeah.
What's the album we're doing today, Sean?
We're doing Elmer Fudpucker at the Nudist Colony, letting it all hang out. Elmer Fudpucker.
Pucker.
Great name, but so close to Elmer Fudd.
It is actually Elmer Fudd. It's very close.
It would be like, like a guy being like, hey, I'm Bugs Buddyman.
It's almost like you can almost maybe say Elmer Pudfucker.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm sorry. I meant to say Elmer Fudpucker, not Elmer Fudd fuck. I said fuck. Can you can you curse on this?
You can.
Oh, jeez. I'll bleep it.
Yeah, we do
Can you
bleep it.
Yeah, now that my hyphenates
I don't know.
are
Can we
different-
curse on this, Sean?
We were on Ruinous Media, which is the #1 Christian podcast network.
Is that a real Christian network?
No, we
Okay.
are on Ruinous Media, but I think they're punk as shit, so we're allowed
Christian.
to curse.
You can be Christian and punk.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can. I mean, that's Five
MXPX.
Iron
If
If
Frenzy.
anybody, are there any Christian punk bands? You would
MXPX.
you would
Oh, I
probably
think
know.
MXPX is one.
MXPX,
Yeah.
Further Seems Forever.
Further Seems Forever. That's a cool
Five
one.
Iron Frenzy was yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, the Riddling Kids, they were awesome.
Oh,
Riddling
Riddling
Kids,
Kids? Okay,
yeah.
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
They're Christian.
They're Christian.
There's a lot of Christian punk.
Oh, wow. Well, we'll have to check. We'll have to get those guys on the podcast.
None of it good.
My favorite emo band in New Jersey when I was 14 was this band called The Only Normal, and they broke up because 2 of the members found Christianity, and those were the 2 best songwriters in the band. So they
Oh.
started this other band called like the Phoenix Line or some shit like that.
Oh, I've heard of that, I think.
And then they were Christian rock, and it sucked.
Oh, that's too bad.
All I know about Elmer Fudpucker is he still has a website.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
Shut
ElmerFudpucker.wordpress.com. Last updated in 2011. He's a member of the Rockabilly Hall of Fame. He's a CMA Award nominee.
That's Country Music Association?
Yeah, comedian, singer, entertainment, marketing consultant extraordinaire.
Wow.
And the website's main agenda is trying to get people to send in pictures of Elmer Fudpucker.
What? Oh, because he didn't have a camera. I didn't have a camera back then.
Yeah. But honestly, he's a creation of the guy Hollis Champion. He was born in Decatur, Alabama. He's also a
Wow.
member of the Alabama Music Hall of Fame.
Damn. Decatur, Alabama. That sounds like not a very fun place to be.
No, but honestly, if I imagine getting a into your state's Hall of Fame, that's pretty
good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
God.
I'll never be considered by the New Jersey Hall of Fame.
I can't even get my former college to recognize me.
I'm not on my high
crazy?
school's Wikipedia.
What do I got to do? Felmer Dubcucker.
Is he
Delmer Fudcucker is
Delmer.
a
Delmer
better name.
Fudcucker. I like that. Delmer Fudcucker.
I also think Fudpucker is a
Delmer.
better name for Fuddruckers.
Yeah, Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers.
I never really understood that name.
Like if they had like a tart sauce that they put on their
Fuddrucker.
burgers, like you could do Fudpucker. So,
You know what my mom used to call Fuddruckers?
Buttfuckers.
She used to call it motherfuckers.
Really?
All the time. And she said, oops.
but why don't we check out Elmer Fudpucker at the Nudist Colony, let it all hang out?
Yeah, let's see how he kicks this one off. There's something going on with the sound.
Yeah, it sounds really bad. That's like great music.
You guys,
though.
you talk about it. I'm going to see if I can figure out the sound thing.
I mean, that's just like straight up. I like that a lot.
I mean, that's just I think that's just good music. I mean, it is a parody of a song called "The Haunted House."
Oh, it is? Okay.
So
Yeah.
but I also like how forward he is with it, going like, "This is that song,
Right.
The Haunted House." I changed some words and made it The Haunted House.
You want to hear this right now? On the back of the record, it says, Elmer Fudpucker, called Fuddy by his friends, is a 5'8" ball of energy, personality, and talent. After you see Mac Vickery perform on stage, you will know why he is known as one of the most hard-to-follow, versatile, talented showmen in the business. Combine these two, handsome, 6-foot, blonde-haired bundle of sex appeal and 5'8" bombshell, and you have an explosive package of great entertainment. It's all about the height.
It's all about the height, and bragging about being 5'8" is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
I think people were shorter back then.
It was a
weren't
different
they?
time. Yeah, I mean,
Because my grandpa wasn't very tall.
and like everyone else seemed happy with their height.
Yeah, I mean, the height thing now is getting out of hand because all these female comedians are making fun of short guys.
Are they?
I see. I feel like I hear it a lot. You know what I mean? Because the dating apps. So all the dating apps is all guys always misrepresent themselves, evidently.
Why would you say you're taller than you are? It's so hard to fake.
Right.
I mean,
It's insane.
It actually isn't if you have like you come up in stilts.
Yeah.
Some Costanza boots, the Timberlands,
Yeah, you wear a pair of Air Frankensteins.
Air Franks.
Sean wrote for Shaquille O'Neal. Speaking of tall guys.
Yeah, if the episode hasn't come out, I did write for legendary tall man Shaquille O'Neal.
Were you guys in the same room
tallest of
together?
the tall.
You guys ever
I
alone?
met him one time.
Did he shake your hand?
He did shake my hand.
Oh, cool.
It's giant. His hand's giant.
He's a big,
I mean,
giant. But
he's
I've heard
like-
his penis is actually
Normal.
he has a normal penis.
Like normal, like what? Like normal for a
I think-
5'8" guy? Or
I
normal
think
for
if
a-
you saw it on his body, you would be underwhelmed. But if you saw
Wow.
it detached from his body, you would be like,
Oh, what kind
"That's
of-
a huge dick."
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
that's a 12-inch.
I mean, he cannot have a proportionate dick. He wouldn't be able. He'd have to have sex with elephants.
He would
No.
be sick. He would be
Yeah.
like physically ill all the time.
When he got a boner, he would pass
Yeah.
out.
Do you remember the basketball player Greg Oden?
No.
He was like the #1 pick for the Portland Trailblazers, and a nude got leaked of him.
Wow.
And he was 7'1", and my God, it was swinging to his knees. It was
Jesus.
It was a true garden hose.
Why are
You
you
gotta
looking
tape
at
it
these
to your
pictures,
leg?
Sean?
Oh, if a nude leaks,
He
you know I'm gonna peek.
He likes sports, okay? Everybody who likes sports is into men. That's a fact.
It is a fact.
I'm into men. I like to evaluate them. I like to watch them move.
Yeah.
I like to see how they talk, how they carry themselves. I like to watch these men among other men. I'm a big fan of men.
Okay.
Like, listen, listen to the Nudist colony. If you were at a Nudist colony with like with NBA superstars, you wouldn't glance down.
I would try not to.
You ever watch Naked and Afraid? That show on Discovery?
I have, yeah.
I've watched it a lot. Whenever the two people meet,
It's
they're always looking right at each other because
Yeah.
they know they.
Yeah.
Like, how can you not look? But honestly, how can you not just be like, hey, nice to meet you. I gotta check it out real quick.
Yeah.
And then we're back.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
back. You know what I mean? I would want to just like quickly. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Johnny. I'm gonna look it down there real fast.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. Now I'm good. I'm good.
I like they have to blur. There must be a rule of how much ass crack you can show because
yeah.
there's a
Show-
blur of like 3/4. You could still see some.
You can't. They. I think the rule is that there can't be even a hint of hole.
Yeah.
Like
There was one episode recently where the woman was
Maybe we change the name of the
Hint of
podcast to
hole.
a hint of hole.
Hint of hole. Hint of hole with the bad boys. Ooh, hint of hole with the altar boys.
Well, let's see how the sound is on this. We'll go.
Yeah.
Let's check out. I don't know where we're at in the record, but we'll just
it
drop
seems
it
there
down.
be only 4 tracks on Elmer Fudpucker's at the Nudist colony.
Yeah, what's going on here, man?
I got a niece. Her
Sounds
name is
better.
Bessie Mae
Does.
Fudpucker. But I got a cousin got the worst name at all. His name is Crotch Low Grabbing Sucking Fudpucker.
I mean,
But
this
you know
guy
what?
is like,
The
this
last
is your
question
act
ever
Yeah,
almost.
it is.
Young lady, you don't believe it, do you? That's right. You know, everybody's asking about this name Fudpucker. That's not strange at all because down in Alabama we got baby Fudpuckers, we've got girl Fudpuckers, we've got sister Fudpuckers, we've got father Fudpuckers, and mother Fudpuckers. Now, we do have a lot of fun. How many people here tonight's ever been to a real nudist colony like this before? Anybody at all? You know, at a nudist colony, you can always tell who the best man is Old Elmer Fudd only missed it by inch yourself being a wrestler. Anyway, the wedding was going on, and we got to play a little game called Leapfrog. There's one of them broads here I just couldn't get over, fellas. This was going over. One of these things. This woman come to me and said, Mr. Fudpucker, said, my belly is killing me. Said, take me to the doctor. So I rushed to the doctor. Of course, we put her clothes on first. And the doctor examined, said, lady, said, I got news for you. Said, you're PG. Said, doc, said, I couldn't be PG. Said, at a nudist college, said, we only make love with our eyes. He said, lady, I got news for you. If that's the case, somebody there is cockeyed then.
Does PG mean pregnant?
I don't know.
Thank you.
Honestly, I don't
we
know.
got anybody with us tonight from Florida?
Florida.
We got a few of you. We've
This
been
guy's got a
working down
great
at Cocoa
accent.
Beach. I met this girl on the
It's-
beach down there. Her toes
It's very
real wide
lazy. I
apart.
like a
I
lazy
said, honey,
drawl.
what's your toes doing so wide apart? She said, from walking in the sand. I took up the motel and started loving her. I said, hell, you've been sitting in it too, big girl.
I like that. She's got a big old put.
You know, I like to tell you, is anybody, I know all of you have heard of Medicare. Anyway, this young man took his girlfriend to the doctor and said, Doc, said, I ain't making love very good. Said, I want you to watch me. So he laid her on the table, and friends, he warped one on her she couldn't rub off. One of them good kind. Doc said, you're doing a fine job. He said, Doc, I ain't satisfied. Said, I want to come back next week. So next week he come back and put some more love on her. Doc said, you're doing a good job. Said, what's wrong with you, man? He said, well, Doc said, if we go to my house, my wife raises hell. Said, if we go to her house, her husband raises hell. Said, if we go to the motel, they charge $10. Said, if we come here, you charge 10, and Medicare pays half of it here.
That's a fun idea.
It's a fun
You know,
idea. How
we got
old
the
is
band with us
Medicare?
tonight. We're happy to have them with us. They're a good bunch of boys.
He sounds kind of Cajun.
He sounds something.
Elmer's a Cajun name.
Now, would you ever do that? Would you ever have sex with
That's covered by insurance?
with your mistress in front of the doctor?
Hell yeah. Oh, they did that in Sopranos, right? Kind of. Remember, they'd always go to the doctor's office to talk.
Yeah.
That was like the secret spot. So you can talk there, you can have sex there.
The therapist's office or
No, the doctor's office. They'd always go. Junior would have his appointment, and Tony would go in there and talk. He wouldn't be seeing the doctor. He would just be there because the one place they knew they weren't being recorded was the doctor's office.
Oh, yeah. So I guess, but I don't think I would ever want to have sex in front of my doctor. That's just me speaking.
I would not. No, I definitely would not want to.
Well, what about with a prostitute? If your insurance is going to cover it,
Well, the prostitute, I was going there. I have a little sex.
Well, here's
She
the
came in. I have sex with a prostitute.
well, here's the problem with this logic. Your insurance is not covering the prostitute; it's covering the doctor visit. So you're getting the copay.
Why you gotta pick apart it like that? You know,
This is what I do.
Come on.
This is what I do. I'm laser focused. Man.
So
well,
why you gotta
if
make
you're
one-
what if he prescribes you a prostitute?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. It's like
That used to be a thing up until the 80s.
Really?
Yeah, it was a big thing. You know, just like
Your
look-
dad's a doctor, so you
Yeah,
would
he
know.
was the kind of doctor that did that. He'd always constantly prescribe prostitutes to his patients. Like, look, sir, you need to just have your balls professionally double drained.
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. You need your doink yoinked.
You need to have some cigarettes. You need to have some good whiskey, and you need to have all these things that are they're all good for you.
Wouldn't that be pimping? If a doctor was writing prescriptions,
I think that's a gray area.
it's a gray area.
Yeah.
We
I
gotta
think
get a doctor on this pod.
because you're technically not the pimp because the pharmacist has to. I guess the pimp fills the prescription.
Also, what is a pimp? You know what I mean? Like, what
I's
is
a guy that has a bunch of
What is
prostitutes.
I think it's just that he's an entrepreneur.
I said prostitute recently, and someone was like, "You can't say that."
You,
what?
Yeah, technically it's frowned upon now.
What
Sex
is wrong with
worker.
that word? It sounds so clinical. Prostitute.
Prostitute does sound like it's like I could see people being like rightfully being like
Yeah.
hooker's bad. Like don't say hooker.
I think hooker's kind of fun. Hooker's like saying, "Oh, we're in the '70s. It's a hooker."
Yeah.
No one says hooker now,
You're supposed to say sex worker now.
right? But doesn't that sound not very? Prostitute sounds. I don't know how that's bad. I
Here's
don't know
the
how
thing. I
prostitute's
just
bad.
never want to appear anti-labor. That's my whole thing. Is I'm like, how do I come off
Yeah.
like the most pro-labor man to ever live? And I'm constantly saying sex worker. Oh, I just
Sex worker.
And like that's what when I'm fighting with my wife, I'm like, it wasn't a prostitute, it was a sex worker.
There's something about that I feel like it's like a con job. We're all having to change words that there's nothing wrong with the words.
Right.
You got to say sex worker now.
Yeah, you just got to do it.
Well, what's different?
You're in trouble now.
Yeah, in
That's
trouble.
what's different.
Sex worker. What's some other word that's like? Oh, you know what's funny to me is the fact that we all know that hoe means whore.
Yeah.
But it's just like been universally adopted, right? Like hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you
it's
a hoe.
nothing. It's two letters, hoe. How did that happen? How did everyone knows everyone knows hoe.
Yeah.
But it's like slang, right?
Yeah, that's
Hoe?
how it started.
It is. I think like because it was so prevalent in like the hip hop community that everyone just kind of adopted it, being like because it
Yeah.
is a fun word
Hoe.
too. Yeah.
Well, it's like the
It's
word
nothing,
bling.
though.
Like you hear, like you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
women in their 60s and 70s
Yeah.
going, "I got some new
Bling,
bling."
bling.
yeah. They're Paul Lind.
Paul, yeah. My aunt Paul Lind. Look at my new bling.
I'm a pretty hoe. Look out for this hoe.
Let's check out more Elmer.
Yeah, let's check out more Elmer.
Put a blindfold on him and put a lemon gumdrop. Listen now. See, now tell you what that is, Mac. He rolled around. He said, "Teacher, that's a lemon gumdrop." She called Tom Armstrong, our drummer, up there and put a blindfold on him. And she'd run out everything but candy kisses. So she put in his mouth and said, "Now, Tom, will you just sense of taste and smell? Tell me what that is." He rolled it around. He said, "Teacher," said, "I don't know." She said, "I'll give you one hint." Says the last thing your daddy gives your mama before they go to sleep at night. Hopped up and said, "You better spit it out, Tom. Sound like a piece of ass to me."
That's dirty. That's dirty.
He should have whistled.
What year was this?
It doesn't have it on here.
I bet it does somewhere.
Little tune here for you right now. It's a little
Maybe on the
Spanish
record?
piece. We kind of like those every once in a while. It's called "My Girlfriend."
It might be
Lives
in
over
the
border,
corner.
but last night she came across. This is all about Pancho and Cisco after they've been out laying under the shade tree.
It's on
drinking
Vulgar
tequila
Records.
all
Does it
afternoon.
say,
They're both about
when it came
bound
out?
of their mind.
No.
And they're singing a little song and talking to one another. And it goes, this will
You looking it up?
this.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Wow. This guy's Cajun.
He's a great musician.
Espanol?
Hey, Pancho. Sí. Pancho, I want to tell you about my girlfriend, Pepita. Sí. We were walking down by the beach last night.
This was released in the mid
I
60s.
said, look,
Oh.
Pepita, your pants are coming down.
Uh-oh.
She says, no, Cisco, they're not. I said, look, Pepita, I made up my mind.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I get it.
Hey, Pancho. Sí. Pancho. Sí. What do you want to do tonight, Pancho? Oh, I don't know. What do you want to do tonight? Let's go get some girls. Cisco, I got more I can take care of at home.
Woo!
Good, we'll go to your house. Hey, Pancho. See? Ah, damn, Pancho. You sure got a loud C. See? Look, Pancho. The church, she's on fire. Holy smoke!
What is going on here?
I feel like you and Elmer Fudpucker are kindred spirits.
I feel, yeah.
Hey, Pancho. See? I want to tell you about my girlfriend, Chiquita.
I did used to love Speedy Gonzalez quite a bit. I was a big Speedy fan as a
Walking down
kid.
by the beach night. And I says, Chiquita, do you know I love you so much?
Como?
She says, no, Cisco, why do you love me so much? I says, yes, Chiquita. She says, because of my most beautiful long black hair? I says, no, Chiquita. She says, because of my most beautiful pearly white teeth? I said, no, Chiquita. She says, because of my most beautiful big blue eyes? One blue this way and one blue that way. I said, no, Chiquita. She says, I give. I said, that's it, Chiquita.
What?
I don't know.
She gives it up. Like,
Hey, Pancho.
yeah.
Not his best work. Not his
No.
best joke. I mean, it's all about the performance, isn't it? It's not the writing.
It is, and I feel like he knew a lesson before a lot of musical comics knew, where like if you have good grooves, you can't get away with any joke that you're saying because it's just gravy on top.
It's all about the tone.
yeah.
But imagine if he had a writer in with him.
Oh
working
my
with him.
God.
If he got paired with a writer, if his manager paired him with a writer,
Oh yeah.
he
Like
could probably really soar.
he needs his Bernie Taupin.
Who's that?
He's Elton John's,
Oh, really?
lyricist. Yeah.
Oh, so he's Elton John.
Yeah, like Elton John comes up with the melody
music, yeah.
and the music,
Wow,
and
I didn't know that.
Bernie Taupin writes "Goodbye
That's
Yellow
a-
Brick Road."
Because that's a big part of it.
It kind of is, especially on his. I mean, I feel like his lyrics are pretty evocative and like
Yeah, they're very important, unlike other, because he's not that unique otherwise.
yeah.
I don't think so.
I have to
honestly.
do some research. I can't speak.
Wow,
I
doing
don't-
research.
Yeah.
Isn't it
Make
funny
it
how?
copy.
Oh, remember that? That was SNL.
yeah.
That was SNL.
Mike Myers.
Yes. Mike's coming back.
Yeah, he is.
Is
He's
he
doing
coming
some
back?
stuff.
Rob Schneider to making
Yeah.
copies.
No, it was Mike Myers.
Brendan doing
Yeah.
pewter,
See?
typing,
Yeah,
typer.
the Brenmeister.
Mike Myers.
Just
Doing
Rob Schneider.
Xeroxes.
Wait, Rob Schneider's the conservative guy, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
It's like, do you think someone would just tell him, like, hey, man, this is a guy.
You started that like Biden.
Hey, man, looks bad. Looks really boring. And these guys don't like you.
yeah, it's
They
a
don't
weird
like
pivot.
you.
Yeah, I think he kind of likes that it's annoying to people.
Yeah.
I think making copies is probably closer to his actual personality.
Making guppies. What do you think Chris Kattan feels about that? Because I feel like they existed at the same time, right?
A little
maybe, yeah.
after.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Rob Schneider walks so Chris Kattan could run.
Okay.
And I do and I do
I
think
don't know if that's true. It sounds right, but it's not. It's like, oh, that sounds right, but wait, no, that's not right.
No, that's definitely not right. But I do
Yeah.
think if Chris Kattan could say anything, he'd say Trump, no touch of the mango.
Oh, God, his characters were good.
Mr. Peepers,
Mr.
mango?
Peepers, I think about Mr. Peepers all the time.
Every time I eat an
Peepers-
apple,
Peepers,
it's-
Peepers,
I don't remember Mr.
Mr.
Peepers.
Oh my
Peepers,
God,
he's a
it's the
monkey
best.
man.
Oh, right, and he would eat an apple real
He would
fast.
spin the apple on his teeth and it would just go everywhere, make a huge mess.
Yeah. I
And was
remember
it
that.
with Phil Hartman, right? Because Phil Hartman would go like, "This is Mr. Peepers.
Wow.
He's a half man, half the missing link."
One birthday, I did ask my wife if she'd go Mr. Peepers on my dick.
Ooh. What did she say?
Do I have to bleep that?
No, she doesn't listen.
Okay.
Isn't that funny how after you're with someone for a while, it's like, they're not listening to anything. they're not going to listen to it. No, they're definitely not listening.
Yeah.
My wife is not going to listen to this.
Yeah, after putting up with me all day,
Yeah.
she's going to go get some
Yeah.
time to herself and listen to my podcast.
Let me listen to my. That's why if you're an old comedian, you gotta get like a 22-year-old girlfriend who's gonna listen to all your fucking stupid podcasts and
Should be
shit.
wearing your T-shirt.
It's like she already likes. Marriage is enough.
I wonder.
She's in.
Is there any information about Elmer Fudpucker's marital situation?
He seems like a player, man.
He
Seems like he's
does.
probably like dipping.
You couldn't tie him down.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, he had a lucrative side hustle where he sold Granny Fudpucker's famous homemade chocolate chip cookies at truck stops all along the South.
Oh man, this sort of thing. These guys are hustlers. It's so fun to hear about that.
And he was a regular opener for Jerry Lee Lewis,
Wow.
James Brown, Kenny Rogers, and Marty Robbins.
Wow,
Those are big acts.
Yeah,
that's a good resume.
Yeah, no, he's in the Alabama Music Hall of Fame.
That's true.
It's him, Alabama Shakes.
The band Alabama.
Alabama.
Oak Ridge Boys, maybe.
Yeah, I think they're
They
right
gotta
from
be,
there.
right?
You know, Leonard Skinner's not from there.
They're not.
I think they're from Florida. Aren't they from Gainesville, Florida?
I don't know.
They wrote Sweet Home Alabama, but
Right,
I
yeah.
think they're from Florida.
They don't
But-
like Neil Young.
Who does?
I hope he'll. I mean, that was like what a shot.
Yeah, that was a classic shot. That was back before shots were being done.
I mean, I think that one's a good one, and I think Pavement's dunking on Smashing Pumpkins.
They did?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or
What'd
no,
they say?
Stone Temple Pilots.
Well, both in,
Oh, yeah.
in Gold
Really?
Sounds. Yeah.
With Stone Temple Pilots, elegant bachelors, they're sexy to me.
Are they sexy to you? And then out on tour with the Smashing
Oh,
Pumpkins.
yeah.
And then they're like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Oh,
it's all about them being at Lollapalooza and getting big dicked by
by Billy Corgan,
the Pumps.
the Punks, the Pumpkins. I love the Pumpkins.
Oh my God.
Great.
Most-
Siamese Dream is like one of the
Perfect.
You
best
can't say
fucking
that
guitar
anymore.
albums.
You can't.
Oh, conjoined twin
Siamese.
stream.
South Asian conjoined twins. Dream.
Salon, you would see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 105.
He sounds like Johnny Cash here.
Kinda
It's like,
swishy, sort of feminine, if you know what I mean. When he first came to town, some say he was shy.
This
And
Big
if he
Bad
spoke
Bruce.
at
this
all,
Big Bad Bruce.
He just said, hi.
Uh-oh.
Big Bruce. Big Bruce. Big Bad Bruce.
I mean, this
Lover
is
lives.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of the gay voice.
The music is
Is that what that
fantastic.
I think that was what I was implying.
I don't know about that.
He wore silk stretch pants of
No.
lavender and puce. And from 3 blocks away, you could spot old Bruce by his white tinny pumps and his swishy hips, and everybody feared the lips of Big Bruce. A Big Bruce. Big Bruce. Big Bad Bruce.
Why would you fear the lips?
He's
he's
so
gonna kiss
big.
you.
He's so big, and he likes you.
Now some say he came from New Orleans, where he headed a group called the Cajun Queens. Others said it was Hollywood or Beverly Hills, where Bruce got into trouble for passing $3 bills.
Yeah, this is pretty anti-homosexual.
Yeah, this is. I don't want to. It is the mid '60s, but I think
Yeah.
Elmer Fudpucker is maybe a tad homophobic.
What is that? Is that a reference? A $3 bill? Is that a thing?
Queer's a
Yeah,
$3 bill.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's funny. Okay, now
But,
it
like,
makes sense.
But yeah, that's like a saying.
Weird.
But like, it's not like
$3
gay guys are always trying to
Yeah.
spend $3 bills.
It's a play on words, Sean. Come
Also,
on.
Bruce. Why is that always a name for a gay guy? Isn't that a thing?
Bruce. It's a good way to
It's
say
funny
it.
how it is.
It's interesting because in the Simpsons in the 90s, there's the gay episode with John Waters where he goes, they've ruined all of our toughest names like Lance and Bruce.
Okay.
But this is 30 years before that.
Yeah.
So Bruce was already.
I feel like there's another reference to a gay gay Bruce in something really popular. I can't think what it is, but I feel like I've heard
there's
it.
Bruce Jenner, but I don't know if that's.
There's Bruce Springsteen.
Yes, notorious.
Yeah.
Very famous gay man.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, there's so many
Honestly, there's basically one gay Bruce, and it's Bruce Valanche.
Bruce Valanche, right? That's the one.
It is true. It like one guy. It's like the whole. You suck one dick. You fix a sink. Nobody calls you a plumber for the rest of your life.
What about the guy who played Magnum P.I.? What is his name again?
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck. I was thinking he was a Bruce.
He's got big Bruce
He's got
energy.
Bruce energy.
He does have a big. He's got BBB.
BBB.
Big Bruce energy. Oh my God. Big bad Bruce energy. He's bad.
But honestly, like, in a way, especially at this time in American culture, even recognizing gay people as being alive is somewhat progressive. Yeah. Like, I think this is a few mid-60s. This kind of years before the Stonewall.
What's the
incident.
Stonewall?
The Stonewall Inn, where it was like they New York tried to pass a law where like gay people weren't allowed to drink at bars.
Oh,
and, like,
damn.
Yeah, and they like
I didn't know that.
fought back on it.
Were they allowed to work at bars? Because were they allowed to be waiters? Because then the whole fucking restaurant industry would be out of business.
Yeah, there's so many things like that where it's like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
You guys, you don't.
Well, it's like
realize-
kicking Mexicans out of the country.
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck's going to do all the work now?
It was like an archaic reading of the law. It was they passed this thing that like if you were classified as a deviant, you weren't allowed to be served at establishments, and because of the deviant like definition, they put like shoehorn gay men into that.
Wow.
You would know this if you ever watched Boys in the Band, directed by William Friedkin.
Is that a movie?
It's a movie. It's really good.
Really? I haven't seen that.
He brings it up every podcast. And
Are
I
you
edit
serious?
It out.
Okay, well,
I don't want
Because
you to
there's
edit
no reference. Well, now the reference is gone. Like
Boys in the Band.
The nucleus isn't there.
Well, you gotta just build. We gotta build.
I'm writing it down. Friedkin's, all of his movies are pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, and this is
Yeah.
right before French Connection. This
Oh,
is,
wow.
Yeah.
I just watched French Connection recently.
It's great.
Yeah, I mean, there's hardly any French in it outside of that one guy.
Yeah.
But he's so French.
Boy-
Well, I
Boys in
think
the
it was
Band, you
that
said?
was the
Yeah.
that's what
What is
made
this
car
shit?
chases in movies. That like I mean it's him driving underneath the L
You know how he did it?
in a car.
Baby carriage.
They just like literally did it.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
did it, like it was the most illegal thing ever caught on film.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Everyone is like lucky to be alive.
There's
Like,
no like they
Really?
didn't clear any streets.
didn't clear any streets. It's all live traffic.
Jesus.
And basically the only
What about
thing-
when they smash into cars?
though like it was designed
Oh, okay.
like that, but like everyone who's like walking on the street, like
What?
they were not extras.
Oh God.
And like
insane.
he basically just had 2 NYPD cops giving him the go ahead to do
It used
it.
to be cool like that. When movies where if you're making a movie, everyone around's like, oh, you're making a movie? Do it, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Oh,
Whatever you wanna do, man.
Have complete access.
Yeah, do it.
You know why they have that like saying of like no animals were harmed in the filming of this
Because
Oh,
they
it's
used to
because
actually. Well, that movie, the
Heaven's Gate. They were blowing up horses.
Heaven's Gate.
But yeah, so far, honestly, I kind of like when he tells the jokes. I think he's a good musician.
Yeah.
And I know this is gonna come off like I'm a woke guy, but
Yeah.
I don't love the homophobia.
Yeah.
Well,
is
but
it is it homophobia though?
You were saying, yeah, you were saying it's also progressive, maybe.
I guess it is
Because he's kind of celebrating, like, you know, he has a gay friend, Bruce, and he's poking fun at him.
but he is also saying that he's afraid of his.
Well, he doesn't want to get
Well,
kissed
because
by
he's
him.
6'6".
He's 6'6".
I'm afraid of everybody 6'6".
Yeah, if Michael Jordan comes up, you're running
Yeah.
away.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
Shaquille O'Neal. You don't want to kiss from Shaquille O'Neal.
Honestly, I would like to see how far he has to bend down to kiss me.
Is that how you got paid for writing for him?
He
got
gets-
paid in kisses.
Paid in kisses.
pay you a kiss.
So wait, you delete every
Coming up next is Elmer. This is the title track, right? Elmer Fudpucker, Baltimore.
As the smoke and the flame and the panic grew worse, someone heard Bruce say, I forgot my purse. He
Whoa.
rushed past the fireman and said in a shout, I'll be right back out, fellas.
I think he's
But
gay.
he never came out. Big Bruce
Except in that one way.
Oh, right.
Big Bad Bruce.
This is a takeoff of a song Big Bad John, right?
I don't know.
It is a song by, what's his name? He's a 50s country musician. I want to say Tennessee Ernie Ford has a song called Big Bad John. Big Bad John. It's about a guy who's like big badass.
People used to write. There's the bad Leroy Brown. Yeah.
The
Guys were writing. Biden should write a song about corn pop or whatever.
Oh my God, Bad Corn Pop?
Do you remember the movie Sneakers?
I remember it. I don't think I've seen it.
My whole experience for the first half of my life about Sneakers with
Rob Redford and
Rob
Sidney
Redford,
Poitier,
Sidney Poitier, Ben Kingsley, Dan Aykroyd, River Phoenix. There's a part in that movie where there's an Asian man singing karaoke, and he's singing Big Bad Leroy Brown, and that's a song I never heard at that point in my life. And for years and years, I thought the song was the bum. I just didn't know what it was because that's how I was exposed to that song.
Yeah.
When I heard it for real, I was like, "Oh, that's what he's saying." Because I couldn't understand any of the words he was saying.
Oh man, I do think we need to go back to that of writing songs about like big bad guys.
Yeah.
Well, maybe corn pop. Maybe we
Corn pop. I mean,
that.
have you encountered any big bad guys lately in your life?
Lately. Not that I can think of. Like somebody I was afraid they were going to beat me up.
Yeah, I mean, I did today on the
Today
way
you
here.
did, yeah.
Oh, well, when we were at that monster truck thing, remember that guy fucking eyeballing me the whole time?
They thought we were Big Bad Bruces,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
were raising three
You guys
beautiful
were
children.
Little Bad Bruces.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at a monster truck rally with our sons.
That's
Or no,
cool.
did I have Marley with me?
Yeah.
And Sean had his son, and there was it was bench seating. It was the most low rent.
Was this like in
fucking
Fontana?
It,
What was
it
it?
was. Yeah, these were
Was it Fontana? For real?
Carson or
Carson. It
Okay.
was. Yeah, it was like 30 minutes outside
Equally
the city.
it was real trash.
Yeah.
The monster truck show was like very low rent. I mean, I'm glad we went, but it
Yeah.
wasn't what I was expecting. And there was
The monster trucks were kind of old. They were like the retired monster trucks.
I guess there's not a big demand for them, is there?
No, it was like an '83 like Ford Hemi like with like just giant wheels.
Yeah. Those
Yeah.
are the best ones, the ones where they don't change the size.
Yeah.
They just put the truck on risers and have it the giant tires.
I mean,
but-
there was some there were a couple. The one the lady drove was nice. The shark or something.
Yeah,
or
it was
something.
kind of funny because you got to see the kids like not give a shit about like the old guy who was like probably like this is the last.
Yeah.
He was like in the wrestler of monster trucks
Yeah.
where he's like, "Hey, I told you don't drive that truck again," and he's gonna do it till the wheels fall
He's
off.
like, I got to make that $80, boss.
this-
But there was a guy in front of us who was fucking eyeballing me the whole time.
so he's
and I was,
turning around?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Dodgers cap, mustache.
yes, and he was there with like his whole extended family, but
Yeah.
Brendan had like very Bruce-ish hair. Like
But
Was
what
my hair
did you-
bleached or something?
it was bleached at the time. Yeah.
What did you have an interaction with him at all?
No.
Nothing. He just,
just
kept
staring
looking
back
at you.
we were saying funny things.
Well, there
to
was
each
also
other.
you guys probably said something bad.
No, there was also he was there. He had like 4 fucking beers with him.
Yeah.
And the whole bench in front of us was empty.
It's
So like I had my
literally a
feet on the
bench.
bench.
Yeah.
It's what do you call that? Stadium seat or
Yeah.
the
Yeah, it was like high school,
like risers,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
you know.
risers.
And
Fairgrounds. kind
so
of thing.
the whole so he had set like 3 of his beers to save the rest of the bench for his
Yeah.
fucking family.
And you knocked him
And
over.
no, we didn't do anything. I might have had my feet on the bench,
Yeah.
and Marley might have stood on it or whatever. But either way, the guy did not like the looks of us. Didn't like that I had that he was saving the bench for his family with his beers, and maybe I had my foot on it or
He
there was-
also had primo seats too, like
Yeah.
where he was taking up like the best seats in the house.
Yeah, and also to have that energy to like just set 3 beers on 12 feet of
Yeah.
bench and just be like, I dare somebody to fucking ask me if someone's sitting here.
And
How
like,
big was he?
Big enough.
Big enough, like
Bigger than you? Bigger
he's-
than you?
He was more of a man than
yeah,
I was.
he,
What
they
does that
might
mean,
he
though?
might have been
Like
a
he
little
was a
bit.
fucking roofer or some shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure. So he's dumb.
He was going
He
there.
probably wasn't fucking reading many books. on
He
the way
was
home.
looking for a fight. I do think.
This guy sounds like a problem.
He was a problem, and I was most of my brain power was thinking about
Did you try
ways to handle the situation if it happened.
What about saying hey, how's it going? You want a drink?
No, that was out of the question.
What if
That
he
would
did
have
that, though?
it would have triggered something. He
I
would have
don't
been
think
like,
so.
"Huh, what's that fucking mean?" Like he had that energy where if you just said, "Hey, how's your day going?" He'd be like, "You want your day to fucking go bad?
Yeah,
fucking talk to me again, motherfucker."
He was like he was waiting to explode.
Yeah.
This is a challenge that I would accept.
You would have wound up in the hospital.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I've never been in a fight my entire life.
Okay, well,
No one's ever hit me my entire life.
That's great.
Why
Good
is
for
that?
You. I don't know. Because
tell
you
you
grew
why.
up in a fucking place where people don't beat the shit out of you for no reason.
I mean, I didn't grow up in Philadelphia, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I grew up in New Jersey and everyone was fighting.
Yeah.
But
there
if
was
you
you didn't
grow
have to
up-
do anything. Like you could just be walking down the street and somebody punches you in the side of the head because that's what they felt like doing.
I remember my friend. I had one friend in high school who would routinely start a fight at every party every Friday for somebody disrespecting him.
I've seen fights. I've
And-
seen a lot of fights. I've just
You're
never
lucky.
been involved.
Oh, you're a lucky man.
And sure enough,
I don't
he
think
was
it's
the most disrespectful person I've ever known in my entire life. And all of those fights actually started because he was being disrespectful.
Well, you wanted to
yeah.
start him, right?
He could not wait to fight.
I want to tell you something. This guy, we was out in Las Vegas, and,
Wait,
and he
okay.
didn't have no arms, no legs. He went to the house of ill repute. In Nashville, we call them cat houses down there. But he didn't have no arms, no legs. And this madam come to the door. She said, "Yes." He said, "Ma'am," said, "I come over here to get fixed up." She said, "You ain't got no arms, no legs." Said, "I can't fix you up." He said, "I rung the doorbell, didn't I, ma'am?"
Did he use his
We've been
penis?
over in Africa working some shows
Great
over
joke.
there. That woman knows what I'm talking about right there. We've been over in Africa. All of you are familiar. Over in
Oh,
Africa,
here it
got
goes.
these big old
Here it
chiefs
goes.
that carries these spears, They was walking down through. This missionary was trying to teach him how to speak English. They was walking down through there, and this missionary
Sean's
pointed up and
butthole
said,
tightening
"Tree." This African said, "Tree." Walked on down a little further, and he saw a monkey. He pointed up and said, "Monkey." This African said, "Monkey." Walked on down a little further, and this missionary saw this man and woman making love over in the grass, country style, you know what I mean. Anyhow, this missionary didn't know what to say. It shook him up. So he thought real fast, said, "Man on sled." This African took this wrong spear over and killed them both. Missionary said, "What'd you kill him for, fella?" He said, "Man on my sled, big boy."
All right. Woo.
All right. Honestly, there was a few words there that really felt like he was laying out eggshells.
Yeah. Laying out extra. That's a funny idea.
I trust Elmer. I think he knows what he's doing.
Anyway, she went to the doctor and said, "Doc," said, "my husband said he don't get on with it no more." Said, "I want some of them new pills that really make 'em make love." He said, "Lady," said, "I got a pill that's experimental," said, "but don't give your husband but one of them." But you know a cotton-picking woman, she give him two. So they was eating dinner that night, and all of a sudden the urge hit him. He raked all the silverware and all the china over in the floor, man, and made love to her friends right there on the table. I mean, one of them mean kind of lovings, where you kiss them and steal a chewing gum, they don't even miss it. That's really loving, I'll tell you. And the doctor, she called him the next day, said, "Doc," said, "that pill's fine." Said, "You can put it on the market." Said, "It's a wonderful pill." But said, "You know, Doc," said, "last night was eating dinner," and said, "He broke all the china, he raked it out on the floor and made love to me right on the table." The doctor said, "Well," said, "I'll pay for all the china." Said, "I apologize." She said, "Never mind, Doc." Said, "We won't be eating at Howard Johnson's anymore."
He did it at a restaurant.
He's fucking in public
We've been down in
nonstop.
Huntsville, Alabama, and I'll tell you,
He's
we always
fucking
like
at the
to go
doctor's
there.
office. He's fucking at Hojo's.
The best part is there's only like 7 people in the audience.
There is. This is
Yeah.
a lightly attended night
is
at the
a-
Nudist colony.
This is a few people.
So this is recorded at a nudist colony?
I don't know if you're allowed to say at the blank without it being.
I mean,
True.
are you? You're not. Aren't you allowed to say whatever you want?
I guess you are allowed to say whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I feel like back then we had better laws I mean, no, we didn't.
Wait.
Wait,
Hold
no,
on a
we
Oh,
second.
like the water fountain thing
hold
where
on.
people had to use different fountains?
I,
Is that what you're
I
talking
nearly
about?
got
God.
myself. Like, I was talking about, like, with scams.
My God.
Like, this is right in the heart of civil rights.
Sean liked it back then.
Sean's
he
got
wants to
a
go
lot of
back
my-
to that the good old days. He calls them.
Sean's very woke, except for Jim Crow.
yeah, that's where he draws the line. Well, let's hear a little bit more, and let's see how. I want to hear more of his material.
And everywhere we go, we meet some of the sharpest chicks you have ever seen, and most of them are real great lovers. But I want to tell you something. Coming tonight, our car broke down on this particular show, and I was hitchhiking. This trucker picked me up, and he was the dullest truck driver I've ever seen. He just sat there and drove, and I said, well, man, let's play a little game. What do you want to do? I thought he was one of them kind of swishy type of guys at first, I said, let's play a little game. He said, what do you want to do? I said, we'll pretend that I'm one of them famous Hollywood movie stars. And I've got long, beautiful blonde hair, got curvy legs, and you know what else. And I said, my measurements are 36, 22, 36. Now, who am I? He said, who gives a damn? Kiss me, darling.
It is weird that
How many girls
he
tonight?
makes a point to say he thought the driver was one of the swishy guy.
He said
which is-
that?
Yeah, he said that. Like going, I
gay
thought
guy.
he might be a swishy guy, which is a euphemism for being gay. Then he
A
pitches
fairy, you mean?
the gayest game I've ever heard
Yeah.
of in my entire life. Who am I? Like, I'm a beautiful movie star. with long blonde
It's obvious. It's the same thing where like Dave Chappelle's obviously trans, right? It's like you talk about that. That's funny.
I do have bad news. This man is dead.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
how recently though?
He died in 2014 at the age of 79.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty
Wow.
good one.
Hmm.
Especially for a guy who partied that much.
I mean, honestly, it seems like he really wants people to know that he fucks.
Is this available for streaming?
It is not available on any of the platforms, but you can find it on YouTube.
You can
Oh,
find
okay.
it on YouTube.
So yeah, listen to it on YouTube.
But
And-
he's widely considered, according to this obituary, that he was like country music's comedian. Like he kind of came before, like your Rodney Carringtons.
And
your
who's
Jeff
that other guy? The
Foxworthy,
Mule,
Gary Mule Deer.
Yeah, I
Oh,
watched one of
really?
his clips. He's really funny.
I love Gary Mule
Yeah.
Deer. We got to get him on this pod before he passes away.
Let's do it.
Where does he live in LA?
No, I think he moved to Nashville, but he's like a
Nashville.
legendary
That's the LA
comedy.
of the South.
Yeah.
It is.
He was a comedy store guy and like starting in
Oh.
1972.
It's old. He's
Yeah.
vintage.
Yeah, he was Steve Martin's roommate. Like
When? And what point in
when
time?
Steve Martin first
Currently.
moved to LA.
Yeah. Steve loves a roommate.
Yeah.
He hates being alone. That'll be a fun thing to do. To be like super famous and wealthy, but have like, hey, I just always keep a roommate.
Yeah. Just I need him around.
Like kind of like a degenerate guy, someone who leaves a mess. Just someone. So you always got
Steve
something to
Martin's constantly doing Gary Mule
God.
Deer's dishes.
The dishes. Oh,
19-room mansion.
they moved into an odd couple situation.
keeps me real. Keeps him grounded.
Do you have any jokes you want to try out?
Let's see.
I mean, we gotta bring it back.
Here's a funny idea for a joke that I have. You know how when you're driving into California and you go through that checkpoint where they see if you have any like fruit
Yeah.
or vegetables or whatever? So I was going through there and I had a bunch of fruit and vegetables that I wasn't allowed to have. So I ate them all to smuggle them in, and then when I got over the border, I just shit them out and ate them.
You shit him out.
You
and
shit
then-
them out and they
It's like when you smuggle cocaine when
Yeah.
you swallow it and then shit it out and use it. I don't know. It's
Wait,
just
do
an
you-
idea of smuggling food.
So wait, no, I like it's very silly. But when you smuggle cocaine, are you eating the cocaine?
Well, then you do it. Well,
Yeah.
you use it for what it's used for its purpose. So there's an
Yeah.
apple I wasn't allowed to have,
Yeah,
so I
it's like-
ate it so I could
yeah,
shit it out
no,
and
I
enjoy
love
it
this.
later.
I love that.
What if you wrap the apples? You cut the apple slices up, put it in a condom, and swallow the condom.
That's it. Well, then that kind of ruins the whole joke of eating your own shit.
I think you should explore this because, like,
poop eating.
are you like, are you,
Maybe it's I'm having a big party
well,
or
if
something.
you
so
eat
I-
it like a snake too, like with no chewing,
and then shit them out. Yeah, I'll have to think about the.
then you're like, I guess essentially Yoshi.
Oh right, Yoshi did that.
Yoshi shits apples.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, what's
does?
your? Do you have a joke?
Oh yeah, no. This is something I'm working on because my very first job was as a busboy.
Where was this, in Jersey?
Yeah, at a Chili's.
At Chili's.
And like what I loved about this job, like I hated every single part of it, but like the good thing was that the waiters would share their tips with the busboys. But like the bad part was it was the tips with their penises.
That's good. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming.
I got an Elmer Fudpucker style joke.
Great,
Hell
perfect.
yeah.
So this is something else. This is a life joke. You do this in life. You know, it's
Okay.
the thing you do, like a real life joke. You walk around the airport, and anytime you see a white guy, you go, "Oh my God, excuse me, are you Mr. Beast?" hey, I won't tell anybody, but you're Mr. Beast, aren't you? Can I take your picture? My daughter loves Mr. Beast. Any white guy you see,
Yeah, that's a great experiment.
Yeah, that's great.
are
you have
you Mr. Beast?
Is there anything you'd like to promote?
Sure. I got shows in July, late July. I'll be in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Starting in Oklahoma City. When is it? July 23rd, Oklahoma City. July 24th, Tulsa. July 25th and 26th in Springfield, Missouri. Then July 27th in Kansas City.
You're gonna have to cancel that one. That's my birthday.
Well, sorry about
Oh,
that.
yeah, no,
I'll
this
You
do
gotta
is-
come to my party.
This
I'll
is
do
the
a special-
big 3-5.
Big 3,
big
4.
3-4.
Yeah. Turning
Yeah.
34. Yeah.
34 is a fun year, though. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? 'Cause
Was
you're
it
still young.
was it fun for Jesus? Isn't that when he got
I
murdered?
thought he was 33.
He was
Oh,
33.
33,
Yeah.
okay.
You never want to be a part of the 33 or 27 club.
Right.
And then, like, after that, no one... I don't think it's no longer considered dying young.
I mean, I
Well-
feel like 45, who die at 45, that's kind of young, especially if
Not to
you're
young guys though. Or
Not
not
to-
to like young
Yeah.
people. They're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was old as fuck. If you're
Yeah.
20, he's 45. Why did he die of old age?
I disagree. I think that's I think young guys would not say that.
I don't know. I don't know any young
I only
guys.
know bad young guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
I
do you
don't
mean
know
bad?
them
Like,
anymore. Yeah, like bad Bruce. bad Leroy
Bruce.
Brown. Bad Corn Pop.
Is your wife a baddie?
My wife is a certified baddie.
I love when
Yeah.
wives are baddies.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's
Oh,
such
they're
a
so
baddie.
fun to have around the house.
Yeah.
What's your website? Where can people get tickets to your show?
JohnnyPemberton.dog.
JohnnyPemberton.dog. And
real, that is.
watch Fallout,
Yeah,
the new
comes out in
season.
December.
December, okay.
Yeah,
good.
I'm not
You
sure
didn't
what
have to
date
make us wait
December,
too long
but-
for that.
And I have something to promote.
What's that?
Off the Records podcast with B Money the Ocon Man.
Yeah, find that if you can.
Yeah, find it if you can. Listen to old episodes. Like and subscribe and write a review. The reviews have been nice, so keep writing nice reviews.
You ever go by Show Connor?
I should. Show Connor's so much better than the Ocon Man.
I used to say Show Connor in my head. I would
oh
say
my
Show
God,
Connor.
we're gonna have to change the name of this podcast.
Show Connor.
We'll change it. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
All right, that was another Off the Records. Awoo.
Awoo, arr, blah, blah, blah.
Off the record. That means you don't say it.